Kendo, which means the way of the sword, is a Japanese martial art with a long history. It comes from the samurai, the warriors of old Japan. For a really long time, knowing how to use a sword was super important for samurai. It was a matter of life or death. They practiced hard to learn all the moves, strategies, and the meaning behind their art. Early Kendo started way back in a time called the Kamakura period, from 1185 to 1333. Different swordsmanship schools popped up, each with its own special style. These schools taught real fighting skills and how to be brave. Samurai believed their sword was like their soul, and using it was a very serious thing. Kendo changed as swords changed. As people got better at making swords, different kinds of swords appeared, each needing special skills. The katana, the famous curved samurai sword, really shaped how Kendo is done today. Kendo changed from fighting on battlefields to a martial art in the Edo period, from 1603 to 1868. When the Tokugawa shogunate took over, Japan became more peaceful. Samurai were still important, but instead of fighting all the time, they kept things peaceful and orderly. This is when the shinai, a bamboo practice sword, and the bogu, protective armor, became important. Now people could practice more realistically, without getting hurt. Kendo went from just fighting to a safer way to train. Ideas from Confucianism and Zen Buddhism also changed Kendo. These ideas focused on discipline, self-control, and being a good person. These values became a part of Kendo, making it more than just fighting. In 1868, the Meiji Restoration changed everything in Japan. The samurai weren't in charge anymore, and regular people couldn't have swords. Kendo's future looked uncertain, but then, people realized Kendo was a good way to remember Japanese traditions and bring the country together. Important people like Jigoro Kano, who started judo, saw how valuable Kendo was. They wanted kids to learn it in school because it taught discipline, respect, and never giving up. Thanks to them, Kendo became popular again, changing from an old tradition to a modern sport. In 1952, the All Japan Kendo Federation, or AJKF, was created. This was a big deal. The AJKF brought all the different Kendo styles together and made the same rules for everyone. This made competitions fair and helped Kendo become a real sport in Japan. The AJKF also helped Kendo become popular around the world. They organized competitions and events in other countries so more people could learn about Kendo. Today, millions of people practice Kendo all over the world. It's popular because it's physically hard, teaches mental discipline, and has a cool culture. People who do Kendo, called Kendoka, come from all different backgrounds. They like how challenging and rewarding it is. Big Kendo competitions happen all the time, with people from many countries. The International Kendo Federation, started in 1970, helps Kendo grow around the world, and it's still growing, with new Kendo schools opening in many places. Kendo isn't just about being strong, it's about Bushido, the way of the warrior. Bushido has 7 virtues: righteousness, courage, benevolence, respect, honesty, honor, and loyalty. Kendoka try to live by these virtues all the time, not just when they're training. Kendo teaches you to respect your opponent, be humble when you win, and be graceful when you lose. These ideas help Kendoka become better people. Kendo training today mixes old traditions with modern athletics. Training is tough and organized, with lots of exercise, drills, and practice fights. Kendoka wear traditional armor and use bamboo swords. Kendo also has important rules about respect and etiquette in the dojo, the training hall. Bowing and formal greetings are a big part of Kendo, showing its Japanese roots. Even though it's intense, Kendo can also be like meditation. Kendo has many famous people known for their amazing skill and dedication. These people were not just good at Kendo, they also lived by its virtues. One famous Kendo master was Hakuto Nakayama. He changed how people learn and teach Kendo. He believed Kendo was about more than just fighting, and his teachings still inspire people today. Kendo started as a way for samurai to fight, and now it's a sport all over the world. It's a great mix of physical activity, mental focus, and interesting culture. Kendo teaches you to improve yourself, be respectful, and have discipline. It helps people from different countries understand each other and become friends. Kendo is a great way to grow as a person, learn about another culture, and keep an important martial art alive.